We are both accountants, so it will be embarrassing if we go over budget. I'm not worried we've forgotten anything. You've got to have confidence, you know.
I'm terrified we've forgotten everything.
Yeah.
What did you think?
It has lots of potential, which always excites us.
Obviously, we've got some ideas as to what we think you could do with the house. What are you both thinking?
One of the things we were thinking was replacing this. So obviously in the summer, as you could sort of tell today, it's really warm. Yeah. In the winter, it's really cold.
I couldn't agree more.
Music to our ears.
So, tick. Updating the conservatory could add between 7 to 10% to the value of the property. So you got any plans for the wall?
We were in that snug and we just thought it lends itself to be able to be incorporated into this space. You've got so much here and so little there that ideally you want the two to be as joined as possible.
Yeah, we'd like to maybe knock through the wall just a fireplace level so we can have a log burner that you can see from both rooms. Yeah, it's an idea.
So what are you thinking about the nursery?
You know, it'd be good to incorporate some built-in storage, perhaps, or something like that.
You do have that space there just to block it off, put in some built-in wardrobes, shelving, storage. It's a great space for it, and there's still enough space as well for Grace's cot and at some point for a bed.
When they first bought this 1830s house, it was run down, unfashionable, and badly in need of a facelift.
The yellow cement render was old and stained, and the unusable conservatory stuck in an 80s time warp. Yes.
While the house awaits its final coating, it's already showing great potential, and the old conservatory is unrecognisable in its new incarnation as an ultra-modern sunroom, which can now be used all year round.
The yellow has gone. I love how they've tied the white in with the white of the conservatory.
That conservatory is 10, 20, 100 times better than what was there before.
So much better. I love the windows. I love how much light you know is going to be flooding into that room. The dark frames matching the front door.
This is what you get after 13 weeks of work.
Yes, it is.
When we first saw the snug, it was a cold and empty room which lacked any personality.
Now it's an inviting living room with the X-Display wood burner providing both warmth and a stunning focal point, linking the snug and the conservatory.
You know what I love? And I'm going to take some credit for this.
Of course you are, here we go.
Right, we said to knock through. You haven't, but you have. Because you can still see through it. It's open, it still brings both the rooms together.
It really does. So it does give it that connected feel, doesn't it?
In the nursery, what was once a bland, awkward-shaped space has been transformed into a bright, vibrant room for a toddler. Complete with a beautiful hand-painted mural. The conservatory was an unwieldy, ageing eyesore with no real purpose.
Now it's a beautiful social room with natural light in abundance.
The average amount that this house is now worth.
I feel like we need a drum roll.
Hey.
Yeah. Actually worth £458,000.
No.
You made a profit of 76 grand in 13 weeks, which is nearly 20%
Right, that's
value
it.
increase.
Let's sell it. Come on. Let's do it all again. Let's move on.
Now, two of the agents, one in particular, actually said that you could probably get up to 500,000 for this.
No.
How much did you pay him to say that?
I'm just telling you the numbers.
It's crazy.
Okay.
Wow, well, it's good to know, isn't it?
Yeah.
So there's parts of this house that are kind of bolted on extensions. It feels like they never really got finished. So the walls, you can see the blocks. The floor kind of again wasn't properly finished. The bathroom window backs on into the utility room, almost like you've got a bunch of connected sheds attached to the house. There's not a single surface or wall area that doesn't need something doing to it. So that tile there is beautiful, but I can kind of see looking at it that I've probably picked the most expensive tile.
This one?
Yeah, it's interesting. The blue in that is beautiful.
This tile is porcelain. It's a marble effect. This particular tile is £65 per square metre. If it were to be used on all of the walls in your bathroom, you'd be looking at around £1,000 just for the tiles.
What's going on in your head at the moment, Andrew?
Just the cost of everything, I feel like it's spiralling. I like it if it was like £2 a square metre, or whatever it is. But at 65 quid, I'm thinking about how many Greg Such trolls I could buy.
The contingency is kind of just become part of the budget now because of all the drains work that needs doing, and the hallway. That will be an extra couple of thousand.
It's just slowly creeping up, and that's the thing, right? The challenge is how to keep it down and be creative.
It really is about kind of penny pinching now to finish things off.
So what was the final spend?
It was 63,000. But a lot of that was on things we hadn't originally planned to include in the scope of our project.
Well, look, I'm dying to get inside. I really want to see what it looks like.
Do you want to come and have a look now?
Yes, I'd love to.
Let's go.
12 weeks ago, the floored layout of the ground floor was Kelly and Andrew's biggest bugbear. The central bathroom was pokey and old-fashioned. An unworkable galley kitchen and a huge utility room meant the spaces weren't being used to their full potential. And the rear extension had become just a glorified storage unit.
Now the house is a fully functional space that they can live in together as a family, with bright and airy rooms fit for 21st century living.
The once impractical galley kitchen has been replaced with a generous family bathroom.
We spoke to 3 different estate agents that actually valued your property, and we took the average amount that they valued it at. Any guesses?
About 480.
I think maybe 460.
Okay. So around 2 years ago, you bought this for 360,000. You spent £63,000 doing it up. That takes us to £423,000. It was actually valued at
£506,000.
That's
Wow.
madness.
That's awesome.
That's £83,000 profit.
Yeah.
That is literally just under 20% profit that you've made on the first time you've ever done a renovation like this.
Nice work.
No, well done for you, right? Well done.
So the worst house on the street has nudged its way to becoming one of the best.
I think we need to cheers.
Ooh, yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank
Congrats.
you. Cheers.